Hello and welcome to SKTV News. You are watching Primetime English News with me, Chongtham Amrita. First, the headlines. Manipur government issues warning against organizations and individuals attempting to disrupt peace in the state by threatening or intimidating law-abiding citizens. "150 to 200 meters of Indo-Myanmar border fencing between border pillar number 67 and 68 found cut dismantled in Changpol village area under Chandel district. Peace Initiative program brought Meitei, Kuki, Pangal and Naga students together on one platform at Mapao Zingtun village. MP Dr. Angomcha Bimol Apoyjon presses on central government to fully resettle internally displaced persons before the state conflict turns its third year mark. Civil society is forced to take welfare roles as MLAs and ministers act handicapped, asserts Professor Chinglen Maisnam. And Lok Sabha clears bill to levy cess on manufacturing units of pan masala and utilize the fund for strengthening national security and improving public health. Now let's take a look at the news in detail. Manipur government has issued a warning against organizations and individuals attempting to disrupt peace in the state by threatening or intimidating law-abiding citizens. The government has confirmed that Manipur police have already initiated action against such antisocial elements. The government clarified that no individual group or organization, proscribed or otherwise, has the authority to issue decrees, impose punishments or restrict lawful cultural, economic or artistic activities. Anyone involved in such activities will be prosecuted strictly under the law. The government appealed to citizens to report any threats, extortion, coercion or suspicious activity to the nearest police station. It reminded the public that the anti-extortion cell under the Home Department is operational 24/7 at the toll-free number 1800-202-3326 with the identity of informants kept confidential. Chief Secretary Dr. Punit Kumar Goyal reaffirmed the state's commitment to safeguarding citizens and urged people to unite against unlawful elements to restore peace, harmony and development in Manipur. Border fencing along Indo-Myanmar border between border pillar number 67 and 68 in Changpol village under Chandel district was found cut and pushed down on the night of December 2. Reports said around 150 to 200 meters of the fencing in Changpol area under Molcham police station had been dismantled, though the persons behind the act and their motive remain unknown. The incident comes close on the heels of a similar case near border pillar number 77 under More police station, where around 15 iron poles of the border fencing were earlier uprooted and taken away. It may be mentioned that state government and Ministry of Home Affairs have been erecting fencing along the border to tackle illegal immigration, cross-border settlements and inflow of arms through stricter surveillance and coordinated action. In a rare show of unity amid Manipur's ongoing unrest, the Mapao Zingtun village on Thursday organized Peace Initiative program that brought Meitei, Kuki, Pangal and Naga students together on one platform. Jointly hosted by Needy Home Academy, NHA, Socia Christian College and Mapao Zingtun village, the event is being viewed as one of the earliest structured efforts since the violence began, where youth from both communities deliberately learned, performed and prayed together. The program opened with the unveiling of a peace stone by 106-year-old Reverend R. Ayui, followed by prayers, songs and cultural presentations from Meitei, Kuki, Naga and Pangal students under the theme Unity in Diversity. Speakers including retired IAS Dr. R.K. Nimai and retired IFS Dr. Lokho Puni stressed that durable peace must emerge from local communities that refuse to pass hatred to the next generation. Emphasizing Mapao Zingtun's commitment to remain a shared space, NHA Dean of Students Tuisin Raman said the village continued to retain Meitei and Kuki students together even as tensions rose elsewhere. Emotional moments included a special song by NHA Children Home and a joint rendition of Heal the World by the NHA choir with the members of both communities singing along. SDC Siton Liu Pamay and NHA Chairman Dr. R. Chans lauded the organizers for protecting an inclusive environment for children and reaffirmed the institution's commitment to remain open to all communities. The program concluded with a pledge and prayer for healing led by Reverend Achung Zingkai, where participants vowed to reject rumors, hate speech and narratives that deepen division, marking the beginning of a continued effort to rebuild fractured relationships in Manipur.
Mapandi Lakumina for the Santipur Yaroi, for the development Kasutaway. Because we, people of Manipur, we have to come together, work and strive for maintaining peace and for bringing development. Mapandagi Mina, the problems is solved over it will be like waiting for the proverbial manna. Bible Yoga Mana, Mina, Legani, the quality of life, see for each and everyone, see improve the Haitaragadi. We all should work together, irrespective of the community, so that Manipur prosper and become one of the most advanced states in the country.
MP Dr. Angomcha Bimol Akoyjam pressed on central government to fully resettle internally displaced persons before the state conflict turns its third-year mark. He made this statement during 0 hour of the ongoing winter session of the parliament today. Addressing the parliament in both Manipuri and English, Bimol Akoyjam said that Manipur conflict that erupted on May 3, 2023 had rendered thousands of people homeless, and they continue to tolerate bare minimum in relief camps even today. He remarked that when displaced persons attempted to return to their place, they were met with tear gas and intimidation, calling it unfortunate. He called the attention of the House and urged to resolve the issue, preferably before May 2026, when the prolonged conflict marks its third year. He also noted that delaying their resettlement would only align with the desires of certain Kuki militants who resolved not to return back to their original homes, urging the House to act on a priority basis.
Megi tang ahum lising aniga kulumdoi dagi horki beirang dagi mayum maikai leibam chahum khangdana lanjena dana leiba mi lising kaya ma mayum hanjage haibada hanjan hana bohona bagi mahutta lengakna sarkarna air gas caption na phu dana chaidana tawbagi phibam Manipur da lei masi makhoi bu hanjan haning deba misguided maroina kuki kangbu khrana su hanjan hanba yaroi haibadugi mateng pangsan bagum thokle hanjan hana bohona bagi mahutta makhoi bu hanjan nadana ba hona the Mateng Pangsanba Tabuk Tobogi Mami Yamna Chauna Lay Masi Yamna Labok Tiningaini. Like to draw the attention of this House to the fact that there are more than thousands and thousands of people are still linguisting in relief camp, and I appeal to the government of India that they should draw up a concrete, honest and transparent plan to ensure that these people go back to their homes before we mark the third anniversary of the crisis that began on 3rd of May 2023. Thank you, Chairperson.
Professor Dr. Chinglen Maisnam of Economics Department, Manipur University, strongly criticized state's political leadership, stating that civil society groups have been forced to take up welfare activities as MLAs and ministers are similar to handicapped persons. He made the remarks during the month-long relay sit-in protest at Lamboy Kongnang Kong Imphal West, organized by Kokomi, demanding resettlement of internally displaced persons as assured by the government within December. On the 5th day of the month-long demonstration participated by Kokomi members and IDPs, Professor Chinglen said several unwanted issues continue to emerge due to the silence of leaders who pretend not to hear the voice of the people, adding that people have even forgotten the presence of women MLAs as they have failed to take any initiative for the welfare of women.
Humapan humbutere humudi pan orang tu malay ibung baik kare Madu Sangba Hore, Warising on that, some the Sangba Hore, Madu Lamtakiba, Sangba Hore Habisi, where Karinda of the Lady Kitanga 11%, Masi Miamgi, Nipa Horpagi, Adugi Kienba, Horpa Manina Doze.
Lok Sabha on Friday passed the Health Security National Security Cess Bill 2025, which introduces a special cess on machines and processes used in the manufacture of pan masala and similar products. The fund which generated will be utilized to strengthen national security and improve public health. Replying to the debate, Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman said the cess will be shared with states since public health is a state subject. She added that the cess will not affect GST revenues as pan masala is already taxed at the maximum 40% GST slab. The new cess imposed on production capacity aims to create a dedicated and predictable resource stream for two critical sectors, health and national security. She also noted that cess collections as a share of gross total revenue stands at 6.1% this fiscal, lower than the 7% recorded between 2010 to 2014. Federation of Indian Blood Donors Organization (FIBDO's) 15-year-long effort to implement National Blood Transfusion Bill has been placed in Rajya Sabha. The bill was presented by Dr. Ajit Madhavrao Gopchare, MP of Rajya Sabha, around 1:30 p.m. today. Members of Parliament appreciated the bill upon introduction, indicating a positive outlook for its passage. Once passed, the bill is expected to significantly improve India's blood services system. The bill aims to establish a robust and effective blood services framework nationwide, including coordination between states, implementation of strict safety protocols during blood donation, curbing illegal blood trade, ensuring blood traceability, and monitoring adverse reactions. It will also emphasize voluntary blood donation and provide protections for both patients receiving blood transfusions and blood donors. The bill addresses various challenges in blood transfusion practices, ensuring better oversight and safer outcomes. FIBDO Manipur State Chapter President Premjit Moirangthem, welcoming this bill, urges voluntary blood donors and patients in Manipur and across India to recognize the importance of this initiative and support its implementation. Governor of Manipur has ordered that Raj Bhavan Imphal be renamed as Lok Bhavan Imphal with immediate effect. The notification was issued in pursuance of a communication from the Ministry of Home Affairs, CS Division, Government of India, dated November 25, 2025. According to the order signed by Sumant Singh, Secretary to the Governor of Manipur, all official references to Raj Bhavan will now be made as Lok Bhavan Imphal. Copies of the notification have been circulated to the offices of the President, Vice President, Prime Minister, Supreme Court, Home Minister, Governors of all states, Lieutenant Governors of all Union Territories, and the Chief Secretary of Manipur. Manipur police have registered 5 cases across Imphal West, Imphal East, Bishnupur, Thoubal and Kakching districts following threats issued by G5 insurgent groups against Sumanglila associations and performance of recently concluded Manipur Sangai Festival 2025. Police reported that investigations are underway and assured strict action against any attempt to intimidate cultural activities or disrupt public events in the state. So far, 3 cadres of G5 have been arrested. On December 4, the security forces apprehended Pripak cadre Akoijam Universe Maitei alias Lukoy, 27 years, from Irilbung Kabuikul for recruiting new members for the band outfit. Another Pripak Pro cadre Wangkhem Malem Nganma Meitei alias Ingo, alias Ngayonba, 38 years, was arrested from Kurai Chaithabi Leirak, while Pripak Pro Kadra Kasham Chinkai Hunba Singh, 25 years, was detained from Tangal Bazaar with a mobile phone, Aadhaar card and Rs 400 in his possession. The proscribed KCP-PWG has announced a ban on several individuals and groups who took part in the Sangay Festival. In a press release, KCP-PWG MC Unification PRO Chinkayanganba stated that officials of Seven Sisters Foundation, Hamom Sadananda and Sunny Shimere have been prohibited and instructed to contact the group within 7 days. The outfit further barred Hamom Sadananda from participating in films and song-related programs for 2 years. Singers under Apunba Matam Ishay Kanglup, Amik, and actors of Film Forum Manipur who performed at the festival have also been banned from acting or singing in any entertainment program unless an understanding is reached with the outfit. They have been asked to communicate with the group within 5 days. The release also directed Amik General Secretary Mayingbam Dhananjoy, Film Forum Manipur Chairman and Vice Chairman Kangembam Kuleshwar, and Laimayum Surjakanta Sharma to contact the group within 5 days. The outfit warned that strict monitoring will be carried out against anyone attempting to dishonor the culture and heritage of Manipur. Kaidem Bishembor, also known as Suresh Maitei, has been convicted by Fast Track Special Court No. 1 in Manipur in a sexual offence case over 7-year-old daughter and her friend. The special trial POCSO case number 14 of 2024 was heard by Special Judge R.K. Memcha Devi on November 18, 21 and 29, and thereby the court announced its judgment and order today. The accused, Kaidem Bisembor, also called Suresh Maitei, aged about 40 years, and son of Kaidem Ranjit Maitei from Nongdam Maning Laikai under Lamlai Police Station of Imphal East District, was charged under Section 417 of the Indian Penal Code and Section 6 of the POCSO Act 2012 and found guilty. The judgment order notified that sentence hearing shall be taken up accordingly. The Special Public Prosecutor representing the state was A. Nilachandra, and Deputy Chief Legal Aid Defense Counsel LADC of Imphal East, Yumnam Johnson, represented the accused during the trial. Family of rape victim of a minor held a strong agitation in front of the Juvenile Justice Board JJB regarding a 10-year-old unresolved rape case where the victim was assaulted by her distant blood relative in 2016. The case pertains to an incident where the minor girl, aged only about 5 years then, was sexually assaulted by a man, purportedly a relative aged about 17 years at the time. The agitated families of the victim staged the sit-in with slogans and placards that read, "Punish the rapist," "We want justice," "Justice delayed," "Justice denied," in front of JJB Gate upon hearing of the alleged culprit's visit to the board. Speaking to media persons, a protester stated that the alleged culprit was placed in observation home at the time as he was underage, and the case was filed at JJB Imphal West. Citing delay, the protester said that 10 years have passed until today. The case has not been resolved while the culprit walks free and continues to live a normal life. The protesters shouted slogans and demanded the case be resolved and punish the perpetrator as per his crime.
Akoi kinena lepi ba mi jing jing moina dum etega dum taulai reba ngasi puthokani haibu nupa je magi chapchaba dandi ro pibi ro case losin biro losin banga moi hairaga na moi dum hinga lo lai reba khoina tauba case ti case oina laudrabani na ima isa inau nupi akoi pulap hato piro hingdre akoi am ware ai gi inau jogi hinga haibagi wane ba hing na siraba ne ba mana matam du da yan ta jingai da thoki ba thodok cheuji school ka ba matam da mama na bina nang di sumai na tawwe ya haiba matam da hanjin hu thaktan hospital da pukhatana kayama dagi matom ta sirani chiche yum thadu ga chale inau nu pijeuji aduna thangai sengna khoi jawina hatok piro lo sinba ngamoi hairagadi.
Now let's take a short break and we will return with more news updates. Stay tuned.
Great opportunity for local operators. SKTV is expanding. Come and be a part of SKTV revolution with high-speed internet IPTV along with OTT and other benefits. We are building stronger connections through franchising. Become a local cable operator and provide reliable information and entertainment to your neighbors. Unlock your growth with our technology and top-tier service. So if you're looking for exclusive partnership opportunities, then please call us at 700-5259-437 or 897-420-9157.
Welcome back. Let's continue with more news updates. President of India has approved appointment of 6 Manipur Police Service MPS officers to the Indian Police Service IPS under the provisions of IPS Recruitment Rules 1954 and IPS Appointment by Promotion Regulations 1955. The officers have been allocated to Manipur cadre against vacancies determined for the Select List year 2024. The officers inducted into the IPS are Bembem Nongthombam, Priyadarshini Laishram Mohammad Jakiruddin, Rajkumar Manbindu Singh, Sarangthem Asana and Dr. Sarangthem Ibomjas Singh. As per the IPS Probation Rules 1954, all 6 officers will undergo 1 year of probation and will receive induction training as mandated under the amended rules dated 10 May 2011. Six student body organizations appealed the public to wear school uniforms made from traditional weave and weavers beginning the next academic session of 2026 to 2027 as per the newly formed Subcommittee on School Uniform Iyong Phi. Addressing the media at Desam Central Hall in Kaishampad, subcommittee convener Mayengbam Somorjit Meitei said that the subcommittee has earlier made the announcement at Manipur Press Club yesterday. He maintained that students from class 8 onwards are required to wear panek uniform made from traditional and local weavers starting from the next academic session. He stated that this practice will uplift Manipur artisans and urged all educational institutes to comply.
Session 2026-27 school uniform asi yariba makai lamdam masigi iyong da sajaba phina sijanaba hotnaminaba haidana koi madugi koi yaminaba ma koi leizare khanarba matungda koi hanadagi su hauna mairoi singi marakta mairoi nupi sing na koi class 8 tagi hauraga dagi mathakta daiba mayam sidi koi mogi school uniform si maruoiba anek aibasi set laga laba polama oijaragasu hariba sungna seliba phanek asi masakta di phanek manba aduga phanek makti oidaba ngasai palamdagi oina hajalapa pot mayam ama koi sida sizinarapagi pakatna sizinarapagi wapam ama tholopasi yengjarakanda hariba sigunaba academic session asidagidi mairoi class 8 tagi horakan masigi mathakta seliba mayam sidi taseng na ikoi lamdam sida Mukjaba iyong da sajaba phanek singa soidana setpa haidana senana bhonaba setpa haidana akoi ware mama sumaina akoi lojare
Iramdam Kanba Apunbalub Ikal Secretary General Wahingbam Luang Lema said that differences in ideologies have hindered creation of collective strength while speaking at Jingmi Tami Chara Chindam Minaba program held at Soibam Laikai Ayangpuli Youth Club Community Hall, organized with the objective of promoting unity. Ikal President Narem Mema, MCPCR Chairperson Kaisham Pradeep Kumar, retired District and Sessions Judge Aribam Nautuneshwari, Uttara Shanglen Sana Konung Customs Secretary Thokchom Ibongohol, Tangkol Foothills Elder Sunbeam Ningshen, Lipul Advisor Puyam Joy, Lipul President Thokchom Somendro, and Langompokpi Kabui Chief Gonmei Rajan as Presidium members. The event began with observing 2 minutes silence in memory of those who sacrificed their lives for the motherland. Addressing the gathering, Luang Lema said ICAL has been taking significant steps to strengthen unity and promote meaningful initiatives for the welfare of both hill and valley communities. She stressed that the program was organized with an objective to reflect on the challenges faced in building collective strength with shared ideologies and to deliberate on future steps for upcoming generations, adding that ICAL will continue to spread the message of unity and work tirelessly for the welfare of the people.
mayam se amutang nom tang singmi tami sing se punna punminaraga hawba hawta chanminaraga punai sigi tungi miron gi namta ekoina kari tang lau sige haibadu mayam ta khana nei nabgi tanja amasu lok jaba duga apun bagi pangan sagan minna chi haiba pholau haigadra paujel haigadra chi tamjana bagi namta mayam da sigumba thauram chi pangthok jabi lakadori ba chahi sing da su hena phaba hena chawa sigumba lepa ki namta irum dam gi namta kalna lepkani haiba ngamjaba khra pangal thongna puthok janna nabgi thogdang du mayam ga loinana lawmina ba ngamjana ba sinjaba thogdang ni haiba makti khra sidang haijagi.
3-day-long first Penna Seishak competition organized by Punchirol Thibal Loop has begun at Lamlianba Shanglen Palace compound today, sponsored by Leihonun House Shanglen. Speaking at the event, former UNLF chairman R.K. Sanayama said, Penna events was held in early days, but the first ever Penna competition will encourage Penna music lovers and motivate them to actively participate in the event. He emphasized that incorporating this art form into the extracurricular activities of schools and colleges will help gain better knowledge of appreciation to Penna to the students, adding that this will help keep this ancient art alive in their hearts and minds amid modern challenges. He added that such event nurtures not only the art form itself but also motivates young artists to wholeheartedly adopt and practice Penna, ensuring its continued presence and growth in the local culture.
Hana leramba Penna se mayam desu puni thawar pa loinana akoi gi traditional oiba adumba string instrument Penna amadi masina narrative art amawena masida setha dana sei kol mayam sing ase tung koina le hona ba yokhat na ba na sing da masi wakhal hauna ba ade pandamda Penna competition se pangropani chumbo koi cultural madi art form sing ase yokhat na ba hona ba se hauji power de maroina lanai gi oiba world organization sing na ba single ko yokhal ko ngantani Howjekti school da thang ta kano hape adumai to dana school khudingmakta high school level dagi cheola mada no humni gumba thang ta tamning ba Penna tamning ba kulang se tanu ba khara masi ekhoi gi saktam takpa dumba nati kano ni haibase masi angang sing da su wakhal hape jamaru an khale Sima kaya tunggu lakada oleh ngak singna masih wakil tamaga school di mayam sing tambagi kaya kala hapa kade yang panen kali.
Deputy Commissioner Office at Imphal in Imphal West hosted the Watershed Festival 2025 under PMKSY WGC 2.0 initiative organized by DRDA Imphal West. Project implementing agencies, PIAs, members of Watershed Development Team, WDT, and students actively participated during the event. Imphal West DC and Executive Director of DRDA, Mayanglambam Rajkumar, highlighted the role of social media influencers in raising awareness about watershed management and water conservation efforts among the community. The main objective of Watershed Festival 2025 focused on environmental conservation, promoting sustainable watershed practices, and encouraging regular community participation. The event called for careful management of natural resources to ensure their sustainable use for future generations. Inaugural day of two-day international conference on the theme Navigating the Global Crossroads 2025, Contemporary Challenges and Sustainability was held today at the auditorium of DM College of Commerce today. The conference was jointly organized by DM College of Commerce, Dhanamanduri University Department of Management, Manipur Technical University, and Northeast Eastern Management Association under the aegis of Indian Council of Social Science Research, New Delhi. The inaugural session was attended by Assam University Silchar Vice Chancellor Professor R.M. Pant, Dhanamanduri University and Manipur Technical University's Vice Chancellor Professor W. Chan Babu, Sharapsei College, Royal University of Bhutan, President Professor Shering Wangdi, and other academicians. A journal and souvenir was also released as part of the conference. Speaking on the occasion, Professor W. Chan Babu stated that the conference was organized with an aim to estimate the real impacts of environmental, economic, and social sustainability at the grassroots level. He added that United Nations listed 17 sustainability goals for nations to recognize poverty, inequality, and provide strategic growth in these areas. He further remarked that large volumes of funds are poured for sustainable development, but hardly any substantial growth is seen in effect.
sustainable development goal tara semaga lai sustainable development goal tara si United Nations na semgot pa hawrak pading ngasi phawba prithvi gi lebak puna mangna sustainability sigi mama matang da focus tawdun ti dum lai adubu prithvi se lan haibu sidi tokte climate change gi issue sidi adum lairi da lebak pudi mona magi GDP gi component ama sustainability gi da thadai en ai krai bawa thadari no thadari ba mayam si ubudi am ta phangde aduna aikoina CM ba action plan mayam si hangai sina relevant oiribra amasung oidibra haibu se khoi bab ta de climate related disaster social disaster economic disaster sidi aikoi su mitmang da udrang hata laibune adu United Nations na piri ba magi target mayam focus mayam se aikoi implement tawi harga aikoi gi desh sida atopa country mayam sida adu gi impact si kari legi haibu si gi discussion ya khoina ngasi 2 days international conference tawduri base
ARPS Manipur celebrated its 16th annual day on today under the theme Sanskriti Sangam, Confluence of Cultures at Colonel Viplab Tripathi Training Shed, IGAR South, where the auditorium came alive with vibrant colors and performances. The event began with warm welcome and felicitation of Presidium members, Navjit Kaur, Regional President ARWWA, Chairman Brigadier KVP Singh Sambyal, School Management Committee members and other dignitaries, followed by lighting of lamp, release of school magazine The Enlighteners, presentation of annual report by Principal Dr. Alka Jain and prize distribution to meritorious students and teachers. Chairman Brigadier Sambyal encouraged students to aim high and pursue their passions, after which a series of cultural items including Thangta, Ras Leela, Kashmiri dance and yoga enthralled the audience. The program concluded with dignitaries visiting the school stall, where students showcased various models, marking a successful and spirited annual day celebration. In the latest announcement of Shilp Guru and National Awards 2024 for Master Craftspersons, 4 artisans from Manipur have been selected for the prestigious honors. The latest installment of the award will combine recipients for 2023 and 2024. Under the National Award 2023, Kaungna Craft Artisan Laishra Memicha, Hand Embroidery Artisan Yenkom Indira and Endangered Craft Sapi Lanfi Artisan Ahong Shangbam Bimola Devi have been named awardees. For National Award 2024, Chongtham Loya Lakpi Chanu has been selected in Jewelry Craft category. These awards, chosen from 50 artisans across India, will be conferred by President Draupadi Murmu on 9 December at Vigyan Bhavan, New Delhi during the National Handicrafts Week. Union Textiles Minister Giriraj Singh and Minister of State Pabitra Margarita will also attend the ceremony. Patriotic Writers Forum PAWF has invited young Manipuri language writers below 35 years of age to submit their poem books for the Arambam Ibungohal and Binod Kumar Literary Award 2025, stating that only first edition Manipuri poem books published between January 1, 2023 and December 30, 2025 will be considered, while previously awarded books will not be accepted. According to Secretary Rakesh Narin, PAWF informed that 3 copies of the book along with Aadhaar, Xerox, passport, photograph and biodata should be submitted by December 30 at the forum's office at Kesamtong Hodam Likai Machin Tidim ground. And now in sports news, All Manipur Polo Association AMPA, under the sponsorship of Director General of Assam Rifles, inaugurated the second DGAR Men's and Women's Polo Tournament 2025 at Mapal Kangjebung today. On the opening day, Ibudhau Pakhangba Polo Club and Tentha Polo Club registered wins in their respective matches. Considered one of India's largest polo tournaments held at the world's oldest living polo ground in Mapal Kangjebung, the tournament features 33 men's teams and 5 women's teams, which will be playing league and knockout rounds till December 20. Speaking to the media, IGAR South Major General Ravrup Singh said that Manipur, being a powerhouse of Indian sports, has many talented youths, and the tournament aims to nurture emerging polo talent within the state that may excel in the global stage. In the women's category, Ibudhau Pakhangba Polo Club defeated Manipur Police Sports Club Women 14-0, while Tentha Polo Club edged past Kurai Polo Club 3-2 to enter the next round.
The idea of organizing these number of sports and these events is to probably give them a chance to come and compete. We agree we cannot compete at this point of time with the prize money, but then that will come time and time. As we get more exposure, as our sportsmen start participating in bigger games, maybe some more money will be spent, maybe we can attract some sponsorships and more money will be pouring in. This is a good start and I'm sure our sportsmen will benefit out of. Manipur, as we all know, is the powerhouse of Indian sports, and if we can make sure that our youth from here given the right opportunities and given the right exposure, I'm sure they can excel in any part, in any affair, in any event from here up.
ICA has nominated Chingang Bomboni Singh as the male ICA representative to the Committee of Management Apex Council of Manipur Cricket Association MNCA for the term 2025 to 28. According to a press note issued by Manipur Cricket Association, MNCA ICA Secretary officially made the nomination on 3rd December in accordance with relevant rules, provisions and guidelines. And now the weather report. According to ICAR Regional Center, Lumfelpad State's maximum temperature was recorded at 24 degrees Celsius, while the minimum temperature was 7.4 degrees Celsius. The maximum relative humidity was measured to be 98% in the morning and 54% in the evening. Before we wrap up, let's take a quick look at the headlines once again. Manipur government issues warning against organizations and individuals attempting to disrupt peace in the state by threatening or intimidating law-abiding citizens. "150 to 200 meters of Indo-Myanmar border fencing between border pillar number 67 and 68 found cut dismantled in Changpol village area under Chandel district. Peace Initiative program brought Meitei Kuki, Pangal and Naga students together on one platform at Mapao Zingtun village. MP Dr. Angomcha Bimol Akoijam presses on central government to fully resettle internally displaced persons before the state conflict turns its third-year mark. Civil society is forced to take up welfare roles as MLAs and ministers act handicapped, asserts Professor Chunglen Maisnam. And Lok Sabha clears bill to levy cess on manufacturing units of pan masala and utilize the fund for strengthening national security and improving public health. That's all we have for now. Thank you for watching SKTV News and keep watching for more news updates.